What's up, Sigmas? Back on AUT, and they just updated and added the Chainsaw Man guy, and also Bite the Dust for Killer Queen. Both are pretty cool, so I'm gonna be going over Chainsaw Man in this vid, and maybe Killer Queen in another. I don't know.
Like and subscribe.
All right, so what you gotta do first for the Chainsaw Man guy, you have to talk to this debt collector fella. And, you get his quests, which the quest is to kill pirates, hooligans, pirates, thugs, and prisoners. So yeah, I'll go do that now. That was our hooligans. That right there was the thug. And that was the prisoners. And now we return to Mr. Debt Collector here. And then you just pay him. Wait, what? I have to fight him? Oh my gosh, oh no! Wait, hold on, bro. I can't move. And that was the boss, which is actually very easy, I guess. And now we got the little chainsaw dog. So, now that I've stainless, I can use the little chainsaw dog fella. And now, I am the Chainsaw Man. Let's go. Alright, so now it is time for our showcase. So the Q button, actually hold on. Before we start, there's cool new UI for this character, which is pretty cool, I guess. Q button does this. You activate your chainsaws, and if you do that, it turns it off. Except all of your moves like automatically activate it, so it's purely just for customization. And yeah, so it's kind of useless. Alright, and now I have my good friend Gort here, which is actually my alt. And yeah, I'm gonna use my alt as a dummy. First we have the M1s. For some reason, you can't hold the button to M1. You have to spam it, which kinda sucks. Kinda sucks. Don't know why it's like that. That's kind of weird. And then we have our E move. It's just 2 hits. That's stun. That's it. And yeah. If I jump, then it does that. And then we have the R move. You grab them, use your chainsaw to slay them, and then chuck them. Ah! No, Gort! I forgot to add, but the R move has an air variant where you grab them and you slam them. The X move I also forgot to add. You grab them and stuff. Kind of the same thing as the R. So yeah, it's alright. And then we have the T move, where you grab them, you jump up, and you chuck them, I guess, which is cool. And then we have the T move again, because it has an aerial variant, where you just slash forward. Yeah, it's pretty bad. And then we have the counter, where you just kind of like go behind them and kick them in the balls. And then we have the V, which is Devil Chain, where you aim it with your mouse, and you just kind of pull them to you. And now we have the G move, which is Rampage, where you wind up and you just run around and slash. Okay, so then we have the ultimate, which is Coal. Which just kind of... Actually, I don't know what that does. And so, before we finish the video, my final thoughts on this character? It's bad. It's bad.
Yeah, it does knock him up weird. Huh.
So, as you saw from that, Ray Monster clip, apparently the devs kind of forgot to decide which moves should have Ragdoll Bypass and which ones shouldn't. So, they just kind of gave all of his moves Ragdoll Bypass, I guess. And he has an infinite combo. As you saw, he did, like, over 200 damage. And, no voice lines for anything. I'm praying this is unfinished. Devs, please fix this, bro. And also, the update kind of bugged some things. Like, on Nocturnus and Shadow of the World Requiem, the instant cleave move no longer works. As you can see, can't hear, I'm spamming the G key, and it wasn't doing anything, which is weird. And, same thing on, Shadow of the World Requiem. That also does not work. And, yeah, this update is kind of mid. I might release a short or something later on the Killer Queen Mastery. I don't know, depends on if I want to or not. And, like, yeah. So, like, bye guys, have a good day.